Hi guys, my name's Katie, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got my January and February book haul to share with you. I'm not going to delve too much into each book because it's quite a big list and the video will go on for absolutely ages. If you do spot any books I talk about that you like the sound of, leave me a comment and ask me about them and I will chat to you in the comments and tell you about them, the synopsis and stuff, because like I said, otherwise this video will go on probably for absolutely ages and ages. So I'm just going to hold up the book and show you what they are, tell you who the author is. But like I said, any information you want to know about any of the books, please leave me a comment and I'll tell you about what the book's about. So the first one on my list is Strange Weather by Joe Hill. Really excited to read this book. Like I mentioned before, I love Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill, so I can't wait to read these. It's a collection of short stories. There's 4 like paranormal thriller kind of stories, all to do with the weather. I'm going to be reading this book this year and I can't wait to read this one. I really can't wait to read this one. If anybody has read this one or any of the books that I'm going to mention without giving away any spoilers, please let me know in the comments and let me know what you think. So yeah, really excited for this one. The next one on this book haul is Artemis by Andy Weir, who obviously wrote The Martian. It was absolutely brilliant. I absolutely adored the movie of The Martian. It's one of my favourite movies. Can't wait to read this book. Obviously it's set in space again like The Martian. I haven't heard too much about this one either. Obviously it's kind of like more like an author kind of vibe because I like The Martian so much. But yeah, if you know anything about this, please let me know and I will chat to you about it. Excited for this one too. Next on my list is actually a graphic novel and it's Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. Heard amazing things about this book. I know it's kind of like a badass female character. She's kind of like a sidekick character, but she's like more in the limelight. And I bet it's very, very funny. In the mood for graphic novels as well. I need to start reading some more. If you have any recommendations for any more graphic novels, kind of like this or along the lines of The Walking Dead, please do let me know, because I'm looking to read some more. They're perfect if I'm in a bit of a reading slump, because obviously they're very fast reads. And if I'm not very close to like reaching my Goodreads goal, they're perfect for a boost at the end of my Goodreads goal. So if you do have any, please let me know. And if you have read this again, please let me know what you think, because I'm very excited to read this one. Next one is Little Fires Everywhere, by Celeste Ng. Again, haven't heard too much about this one. I've seen it go around on BookTube and it sounds interesting, so I thought I would give it a go and see what I think. I know there's different stories that are going on, they're kind of all intertwined with each other, but I'm not too sure. So again, please let me know if you have read this, because I don't like to go on the internet or anything like that, read anything, because you'd rather see some spoilers. But please leave me comments about any of these books if you know a bit about them. I'd love to know more. Okay, this next one is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia, who wrote Eliza and Her Monsters. Eliza and Her Monsters was the last book I read of last year and it was absolutely brilliant. My boyfriend bought it me for Christmas and I read it within a couple of days and absolutely loved it. So straight away I seen this one on Amazon and I had to buy it because I love her writing style. I'm not very, as I said before, not overly keen on contemporaries, but I read Eliza and Her Monsters and I absolutely loved it, so I can't wait to read this one. This one sounds really good as well. Okay, the next one is the first in the series and it's by Sarah J Maas and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've got all the series, but obviously I just hold the first book to show you. I know what this one's about. I know it's like a brief Beauty and the Beast retelling, because I've read this going around and people talking about this on BookTube for absolutely ages now, so I know quite a bit about this already. When I'm in the mood for these, I think they'll be perfect to read if I like fantasy, a bit like fantasy and magic and things like that. So yeah, looking to get to this one soon as well, hopefully. The next one, again, is the first in the series, but I'm not too sure how many books are going to be in this one. I know the second one has not long come out, but I'm hoping to get to the first one soon, and it is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. Again, heard bits about this. It sounds intriguing. I've read dystopian books, never ones where like it's a utopia and everything's absolutely perfect and there's no illness or no death, and that's what happens in this one, obviously. So I do know quite a bit about this one as well, because again, people have been talking about it on Facebook and YouTube and things, and a couple of my friends have read it as well, so they've been telling me about it. Very, very excited to get to this one. Like I said, I know Thunderhead has just come out, which is the sequel, and I'm hoping to get to that one. So I think after what I've finished reading, this is going to be the one that I read first, because it's probably the one I'm most excited for. So again, if you've read it, please let me know and I'll have a chat with you about it. The next book is called Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven, and I've got her other book, All the Bright Places, at my house, and I know All the Bright Places can be quite sad and there's a bit trigger warnings and stuff with it, because I know a bit about what it's about. I'm hoping to get to it soon. I'm not too sure what this one's about. I seen this about this ages ago and I kind of forgot about it. My boyfriend reminded me when we went shopping the other day about it and I spotted it, so I thought I'd pick it up. But yeah, hoping to get to this one soon. Again, not really too sure what it's about, but I like not knowing what books are about that much. I don't like reading too much about them, synopsis, like going into books not really knowing what they're about. I think that's better for me anyway. But yeah, excited to get to this one too. The next one on my list, I've seen one of my friends on Facebook talking about this and she recommended this to me. And that's A Girl Called Owl by Amy Wilson. Again, I kind of get Frozen vibes from this, like from the movie Frozen, which I love. It's one of my favourite movies. I'm excited to get to this one. This one sounds really, really intriguing. Again, if you've read it, let me know what you think, whether you liked it or whether you didn't like it, because obviously it's your opinion. There's going to be no judgment or anything from me. If you don't like a book, feel free to tell me you don't like a book. I don't mind. But yeah, let me know if you've read this. I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. It sounds very interesting. Okay, as I mentioned before in a video where I talk about my top 10 favourite books, Jacqueline Wilson was one of my favourite childhood authors, and like I said, I'm hoping to read more of her books. I've got the trilogy of stories of Tracy Meek at my house, and I'm so excited to read it. I'm like a kid again whenever I open a book. But I've got myself a couple last couple of months, and I got Clover Moon, which I'd seen in shops for ages and ages and ages, and never had the money on me to be able to buy it. So when I did eventually get a little bit of money, I bought it off of Amazon, and so excited to read this one. Very excited. I just feel nostalgic every time I see her books. It's like my Roald Dahl books. I've got a few now that I'm building up a collection again, and every time I look at them, I just feel like a kid. I get these butterflies in my stomach, and yeah, love Jacqueline Wilson. So I'm hoping to get this. I don't even know when I'm gonna get to all of these books. I don't know. I know I bought them like January, February, but it'll probably be like later on in the year, maybe like August, September, October time that I eventually get to read them. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. I absolutely love Jacqueline Wilson. Again, on the same line of Jacqueline Wilson, I got a book called Katie. And I know this one, I think it involves the main character Katie being in a fatal accident where she loses the ability to walk. So again, this is like Jacqueline Wilson, so it's fun, and obviously it's kids' books, but I think this one's going to be quite sad compared to some of the other ones. But yeah, I spotted this one again. I got this at the same time I bought Holding Up the Universe, so I'm going to get to this one soon as well. I know I'm going to love this because it's Jacqueline Wilson. So yeah, again, if you've read any of these, again, please do let me know. I will gladly chat to you all day about books. The next one that I bought is a bit of a different route because, again, I've mentioned before I don't read much sci-fi or anything like that, but I was fascinated because I've read other booktubers talk about this, and it's Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I've got his trilogy, the Pines trilogy. I watched the TV show first with that and my boyfriend, and found out it was books, so I bought all 3 books of them, and I'm yet to read them. I will be reading them soon because obviously I know I really like the story anyway, but yeah, this one sounds so intriguing and so intricate. Well, yeah, like I said, a booktube that I watch was talking about this. It become one of my favourite books of that year, so obviously that sparked my interest. It sounds so good, so different to anything that I normally read, which is a good thing because I'm looking to do that this year. Looking to jump more out of my comfort zone and read some more different things that I don't normally read. Broaden my horizons, and this one sounds absolutely amazing. Again, if you read it, please do let me know. The next one that I bought from, oh, where did I get it from? World of Books, I think, or something like that. There was like, my boyfriend just sent me, I think there's about 5 books for like £4 or something like that, and obviously they're used books. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one because I've never watched the movie either. But yeah, it's The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, and I know they're kind of like children's fantasy books, and this is the first one. I'm not sure how many there is. I know there's quite a lot because Hayley from Hayley and Bookland on BookTube read some of these, and she loved them. And obviously they're only like really short books. But I've never read the book, and I've never actually watched the Chronicles of Narnia, the movies or anything. I've seen them on TV, but I never watched them. So I'm intrigued for this one to see what this is actually about. I know like the brief story, like Aslan and the kids going to the wardrobe and things. I think everybody knows that story. But I'm excited to read these. Like I said, quick, nice, fun books. So yeah, again, let me know if you've read this one. And next one is, again, seen this guy on a booktube. There was loads of hype surrounded it about a year ago, I think. People still read it now and talk about it. And again, not normally what I reach for, but I thought I'd give it a go because curiosity, you know. It's A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. And I know the brief synopsis about this because there's so many people talking about it. I don't even really need to read the back of the book to know what this is about. I know it's about a main character called Monty who's about to inherit his dad's fortune, and before that he goes off on this adventure with his best friend and his sister, and loads of crazy things happen and loads of funny things happen. So when I'm in the mood for these kind of things, I love them. I have to be in the mood for these kind of things, like contemporary and stuff. So I will be getting to this as soon as possible. Again, please let me know if you've read this. No spoilers. That's not cool. No spoilers. But yeah, if you have read this, please let me know. I'm really interested to hear what you think about this book. And the next one, well, the last one now on my list, the book group I'm in on Facebook, got talking to a lady who is in the book group, and she's an author, so she sent me her book to review and rate and review and put up to see what I think. Free. She sent it me through the post. and it is called Priala. I'm not too sure how you say it. The author's name is Jocelyn Blynn Carney, and I've read the synopsis. This sounds lovely. I'm not gonna lie, this cover is absolutely beautiful. She asked me if I wanted any book format or print format. I didn't know what the cover was going to be like or anything because she didn't say, but she said she needed some reviewers just to obviously spread the word and see what they think and stuff. So yeah, she sent me the free copies. Absolutely beautiful. That cover is lovely. But yeah, I'm going to be reading this soon. Again, it's not a very big book. I think it's like our copy, like an advanced reader copy. I'm going to be reading this soon. If anyone else has, I don't know if anybody will have. If anyone else has heard of this book or has read it, please do let me know what you think. Because like I said, the story sounds really, really lovely. And it was so lovely of the author to send me it for free as well. She just sent it me through the post. I think it arrived about a week after I spoke to her. So yeah, it's so lovely. I love when people do that. I absolutely love that. It's lovely. So yeah, so that's my book haul for January, February. I said quite a lot of books. Obviously, I went a bit mad and bought a few, obviously, because I got some money for Christmas and stuff. So, like I said, if you have read any of these, please let me know what you think. Leave me comments. I'll have a chat, discussions with you, what you like about them, what you don't like about them, anything. Like I said, don't be scared of me. Don't be scared of me. I'm actually very nice. But yeah, if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. You can find me on Goodreads and I'll be leaving my link in the comments. You can find me on Twitter. I'll be leaving my Twitter handle in the comments. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.